Hello world, welcome back to FTL. Today is Friday. I don't have training today, but decided to get up early anyway, just for consistency. And I had a little more time to hang out with all of you. Hope you all had a good week. Let's continue. Well, continue, we're starting over. Today I figured I am going to try for, where is it? This achievement, while using the disintegration ray. While using the slug cruiser, kill 3 enemy crew members with 1 shot from the anti-bio beam. So, actually I just want to check something else first. This would be easier if it had a stun thing. Sorry. Got distracted. So yeah, we're gonna try with this one. Okay, let me try this. We'll rename it. Disintegration 1. Spelled that wrong. Hello, Howsy boy. How are you doing? How's your day going? I'm trying out this achievement today. Kill 3 crew members with 1 shot from an anti-bio beam. Alright, thanks. How was the lion? What lion? Did I miss something? Went to have my meeting with my manager. I'm back to work on Monday. Okay, well, good luck. Stay safe. Thought you had an extra hour sleep. I had the option to, but I decided not to just because. So next week I have some days where I have to get up an hour earlier, so I figured this week and next week I'm just sticking with this time, just consistency's sake. Just because the back and forth of the time is going to mess with me. So. And turn this on. Let's go. What path do we want to take? We'll go like that. I regret things. Finally got my Dark Souls mod working yesterday. The crowd control one. So it's looking at my graphics mod, but that shouldn't be too hard. No, you don't. You don't get to come attack me. There we go. There we go. So I'm take care. Overhaul mod, I think that type of mod is called the Daughters of Ash. Can't say I've ever heard of that one, but I think actually the only. Oh, oops, that kind of. Why is my O2 low? Oh, I should jump so I can replace the O2 guy. I didn't realize that was off. Oops. The only one I ever heard of was like one some person did to like unlock the frame rate or something. Powering up its FTL. No, don't do that. Flip. Oh, this run is going badly very quickly. It's an overhaul mod that changes a lot of the gameplay aspects, such as enemy loot locations and some bosses have extra phases. I did the Undead Asylum to test it, and already it feels harder. Enemies more aggressive and extra mechanic to the first boss, and they have moved to starter gear. Sounds interesting. Fun because I don't know think about what's new really. That's always a nice way to try to wake up so I'm still forming words, to breathe new life into games. Okay, let's go here. I know Dark Souls really well, so it's great. I don't know if there are any games that I know like super well. I'm trying to think. For drone parts, why not? Just in case I pick up any drones. I mean, like, even my favorite games, there's stuff I don't know about it. I was learning new things. Probably gonna do the Cinders mod to Dark Souls 3, but I need to finish it again first. I feel like most of my knowledge of the Dark Souls series actually comes from the first one. I know very little about 2 and 3. I've seen the first one played, but I've not done it myself. Defend the outpost. This is gonna be hard. Got all achievements on all 3, but enjoyed 1 the most. You could probably go fix that. You could stop attacking me. What arc do I have on this thing? It's a pretty long arc. Too slow. Two is the least favorite. I feel like I've heard that a lot. Run away. You go fix the med bay. Oh my god. This run is over before it starts. You can go fix that too. All hands on deck. That's on too. The DLCs to 2 was good. Shame the main game wasn't the same. Did your opinion change at all with the Scholar of the First Sin version? Because I remember hearing that overhauled a lot. Oh, is there something else on fire? Fire somewhere. Oh, there is, but it's okay, we can just vent that one. Scholar was fun because it's like a mod I've just got overhauled, but apart from the movement of enemy and loot position, there's nothing there. Okay, so it's more like a reshuffling. I didn't go into a boss noticing anything different. Yeah, it was like Dark Souls 2 Game of the Year because it came with all DLCs on it. Okay. You know what, we're gonna avoid the conflict because we're just not in a good position. That made Dark Souls 2 dull, though his two-handed weapons are broken and dual wielding was the game's easy mode. Easy mode, you say? Magic was poor, but they didn't balance spells well. Things to keep in mind when I hit the wrong button. When I eventually play that one. I'm sure I will at some point. Hail them! Ah. See, this says not enough things. That there's not. This would be something I could get the achievement on, but there's not enough people. This thing charges so slowly. My god, stop destroying everything. Like the Lightning Spear was super nerfed. First game had 10 casts and medium damage. Dark Souls 2 got nerfed to the ground to 3 casts and low damage. Stop destroying everything. Ship is not going well. The ship is going to explode anytime now. Soul's Tool Top Spear did 900 plus, 2 casts, and 2 slots. Oh god. Retreat. Retreat to the medbay. I'm dead. One was easier to get. That one run went terribly. I mean, I can understand, like, alright, which is ironic since you had to finish the game to get it. Whoops. I can understand, like, some reshuffling, but, yeah. You have to do well, or not reshuffling, some, like, rebalancing between games, but you have to do it well. And considering how much people seem to dislike the second one in general, I feel like they didn't get the balance right. Trying it again. You had to fight the optional boss that required you to find all 7 souls pieces, 3 of which were behind bosses harder than the boss they were for. I have no clue what that means. Station. I can't afford anything. Collecting collectibles. Ah, okay. Intervene to defend the outpost. Ah. We spread too far apart. Some bosses were absurdly hard to beat, so it wasn't worth it. Whoops. Come on. Oh. I can do that. Thought I might have hit someone at least. Okay, got 2 people down. One thing that annoyed me about Scholar of the First Sin was the amount they didn't change. There were so many boss cheeses that were glitches/bugs and they didn't patch them. Oh, that's... man. That's rough. The game's supposed to be hard. With Crude Dead, you quickly salvage what you can. And you get some extra stuff out of it. Cool. You need to go heal up. You need to go fix this door. Okay, we're okay on everything. Like the boss I was saying about, if you fight immediately after his guardian, you don't need the collectibles. If you lose, you do. Wait, if you fight him immediately after his guardian, you don't. No, I'm just confused. I'm sorry, it's my brain is still turning on. So if you fight after the boss, you get 1 attempt glitched. Ah, that's kind of weird. Okay. I'll put that here, I guess. He is slow and easily predicted, but if he hit, you would most likely die. Now that sounds like a Souls boss. Death. This is the whole thing where people wanted him nerfed, but you aren't meant to fight him then. I feel like that's part of the challenge, or the fun things, that you could just take on things when you're not supposed to. Like, I've seen a video of someone in Dark Souls 1 doing, fighting the... what was it, the Asylum Demon? Is that its name? Like, before getting any gear. Yeah, probably naked him with fist. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Haha. And unfortunately, this next shot's gonna come. I've done it once, but it took 20 minutes. Yeah, it wasn't a short video by any means. Overhearing the conversation, seems they need to take position of an enemy ship intact. Biobeam, offer to remove their crew. Quickly scan your ship, because you could help. I bet it is made off with some very important cargo, though. I doubt they would have any understanding of what it is they stole. We need you to capture the ship intact. Do not destroy the ship. Why is it? Why is this damage? Like, there's an NPC in a tower in the first game. He will one-shot you if you fight him at the earliest point possible. But he is a regular stop on all runs. Yeah, I mean, that... I can see where there would be fun in tackling those kinds of things. I feel like that would be something that I personally wouldn't do unless it was by accident, and then I just, once I start, it's like, well, now I have to do it. Or at least definitely not on the first run, anyway. Yes. Oh yeah, we can stop at the store first. I mean, early 3,000 souls and one of the best rings in the game is worth it. Yeah. Sounds like a nice thing. Crew teleporter. Useful. I want more people, though. Scrap recovery armor is nice early. Fire ship proportion is useful. Let's get scrap recovery armor. Get some more scrap early. And avoid the conflict. I don't want to do this one. Another store. You got anything good for me? Nothing. Here in this mod, though, he's moved somewhere else to avoid the easy ring. It's up to you to find out. Essentially, the ring allows you to carry more in weight. Cool. Okay. Don't kill the crew. I mean, kill the crew, don't kill the ship, which... Oh, that's not nice. What you gonna do with that for? You know, you stay here. I have faster charging weapons. Meaning you can wear heavier armor. Does sound useful. Ah, couldn't get it up fast enough. And this is going to be a hard one. It'll be interesting though, because there's an NPC I kill every time because he has a good ring, but I'm interested to see if they expand his quest line. Don't just go around killing NPCs. It's not nice. Got one of them. Why not? He's gonna die anyway. You don't know that. He could have a full life ahead of him. Could have been days away from retirement. Ah, I forgot about that. Come on, don't repair the thing fast enough. Oh, come on. Hopefully that was enough to kill it off. Is that it? Make sure you're using it. That reminds me, one sec. Ha! I did it. Fear if you did not speak of this to anyone. I got a new weapon. Good repair, please. I want a third crew member. I haven't gotten lucky with my ship placement. Letting Discord decide the character name tonight. Ooh. What are you doing tonight? Yeah, let's go on. Energy controls that Dark Souls mod. Oh, that's right. Oh, you're just launching right into it. Sounds fun. Can't wait. I guess civilian. Okay, only way to get there is up here, so yeah, let's go this way. Chain ion. I don't want to pay your toll. Anyway, enough about Dark Souls. I have the Dark Souls board game that I still need to play at some point. Killed 2 people, but not 3. I don't want that fire to spread, so let's just turn the oxygen off briefly. And you need to go repair that shield, because we're defenseless. Let's get you two, I guess. Please stop setting my whole ship on fire. I do not appreciate it. Shield came out too quickly. Got one of them though. I have the base game, the board game, and then I got a couple I guess they're like board game DLCs. I got the I'm forgetting the name of it, but it was the what was the DLC for Dark Souls 1, the one that had Sif in it? I forgot the name of it. No surrender. I'm close to being able to stop you. Artorias of the Abyss. Yeah, that. But you know which one it's what I'm talking about. That one. I got that, and then also because it seemed like fun, the Four Kings boss set. So I get to reenact that battle in tabletop form. And then since I did it via Kickstarter, they tossed in like a ton of like expansion stuff for free. The amount of stretch goals that game had was insane. Oh. I should turn the oxygen back on. Because everyone is about to die. Four Kings and fun. Well, you know, it sounded interesting. It sounded like a nice way to shake things up. It's definitely one of the more memorable boss fights in that game, at least in my opinion, as someone who has never played it. We got a storm. Get like an extra person. That would be useful. I remember it well in my nightmares. Yeah, sounds accurate. Hey, that fight either goes really well or becomes a cluster fudge. Pretty much. Another scrap recovery arm. You get like so much scrap. Swarm missiles. Charge laser Mark II. Let's repair the ship and get some more fuel. Not impossible in cluster fudge mode, but very, very hard. Exactly. I don't know. Seemed like it could be interesting. It's definitely a really unique one. I haven't seen that kind of a mechanic thing in other games before. Shooting it, shoot the ship. Yeah, that almost never goes well, but you know. How does the board game go? Roll a dice, and after a certain number, you roll successfully. Do you mean like the game in general, or that specific fight? Game in general. I can't remember how like your attacking goes, but I know like you, like the board is because yeah, I need to read the instruction manual and actually play it. But from what I remember, so the game is set out on tiles, and at each point there are markers for enemy placements. You don't know what they are ahead of time, but like when you get close enough, that gets revealed what enemies they are. And then if you die and like go back to a bonfire, those enemies are still there. Like it doesn't reshuffle when you die. So you, as like, you keep going, you do learn the layout. Different enemies have different moves. I know there are dice. I know that stuff, and I know for like boss encounters and such, the way they attack is there's a deck which has like their different moves, like okay, turn and head towards the closest person, or like swing and do such and such damage. And you shuffle the deck, and in order to like learn their patterns, the deck stays in the same order. So as the battle goes on, you can learn, okay, after this attack, I know it's going to do this, because that's how the game works. And I remember, I think the Four Kings fight had one of the cards in its deck is to add another king into the mix. It did sound fun, which is why I got it. But for some reason, I just haven't gotten around to playing it. I just want more people. Oh wait, no, don't go that way. We need to go this way. That sounds more merciful than the actual Four Kings fight. Not entirely, because I think every time... I think it might be one of those ones that every time that a new one gets brought in, the deck gets shuffled. So it's no longer the same pattern. It's like, okay, well now you have to learn a new pattern. And just, yeah, the fact that you do have the multiplying bosses to face. Intruders on board. Okay. We're gonna go hang out here. And vent the whole ship. Have fun! Or you could get immediately lucky after shuffle and it adds another. Yeah, pretty much. My plan backfired. Oh, flip. I forgot to turn the med bay on. That was a mistake. Oh, how did I avoid completely wiping on my ship? Rather have a chance to fight one-on-one than a 40-second timer. Yeah. And I could be misremembering the mechanics. But I need to relook at it. But it's something along those lines. I've roughly described the game. Plus you get the cool looking models and everything. They are quite detailed. Store. Yeah, the models look awesome. Ah, good, finally. More people. You know what? Let's get both Bombfee and... Never mind, I can't afford a second one. What's slug repair gel? I forgot what that is. Automatically repairs hull breaches. Useful. Actually, I am not going to use this chain ion. So I can get a second person. There we go. So, you can be my designated shield person. And for now, you can be weapons, although I'd like to... yeah. Now we can fully power our ship. Demand goods. And since we have a person here, things are getting a little bit faster to charge. Okay. Please don't teleport out. Wasn't fast enough. Okay. Stop it. Nah, they're gonna jump away. That didn't work. You head back here, you fix that. And then go heal up. This achievement is difficult. And the thing is, it becomes even more difficult once you get to multiple levels of shield. And then unless you get more weapons, when it gets to 3 shields, it's impossible, almost. Let's go! Attack that pirate. I need a second layer of shields. That would make my life easier. Ow. You need to go repair that, otherwise we will all suffocate and die. You're joined by Hela. Hello. You have a lot of mythologically named cats. I just need to get a ship that has 3 crew members in a row. And then I can get this achievement. Well, we've only had 3 this named this way. I just say that because so far in these streams we've been joined by 2 of them, so it just seems like odd at that point. Yeah, Hela and Thor. Yep, those 2. There we go. Realized the ship was a rebel scout. Use the leverage you gain by putting their lives to convince them to... I mean, we're right at the end, so just salvage it. Head back here. In the last 15 years, I've had 8 cats. That is a lot of cats. Or it seems like a lot to me. That's a lot for a reactor upgrade this early on. Next sector, pirate control. Sure. Let's see. I don't want to fight as Zoltan. Sure, goodbye. I've had Max, Murphy, Lily, Isis, Loki, Rico, Gambit, Hela, and Thor. 9 cuts. 9. It's 2 more people. Yay. Ooh, Vulcan. What can I sell to get that? I want it. I want it. I don't care. That's my favorite weapon in the game. Care that I can't use it. I want it. Okay, so if you've never heard of the Vulcan, it is a very special type of chain laser where, yeah, takes 4 power. First time you've... Oh, wait. Move him out so I can get a better thing. Does it say? Or does it still say the same? Yeah, okay. They're an alien race from Star Trek, right? Yes, they are. But more importantly, here it's an incredible weapon. Or hard to use, but potentially incredible. So, it takes 4 power, so that's quite a lot. Charge time of 11.1 seconds. However, each time you fire it, it takes less time subsequently for the next one. Looks like a Gatling gun. It pretty much turns into one. So you fire it enough, so it starts out really slow. By the end of the fight, assuming you're still alive and the fight has gone on long enough, it'll fire a shot every... It says 1.1 seconds. That'll get slower if you have a good person manning it. Which means, yeah, this is the closest you're going to get to a Gatling gun in this game. It tears ships apart. If in long battles, this thing gets insane. Like, give me a bunch of shields, and you can use this to... This alone can take down the final boss. The downside is that... yeah, you really need to have it placed first over here and have a buffer, because if the weapon system goes down, and specifically this weapon goes down, then it starts back over from the beginning. You need to re-power it up. But it is fun. It is great. Surface to investigate. Sure, we got a new person. Hello, Charlie. What are you gonna do? What do we want you to do? You're gonna hang out indoors, I guess. I just realized that I still don't have a sensor on my ship. I might get one of those at some point. Let's go over here. How am I doing on time? 7:55. Hail them. Oh, sure. Teleport into their way, don't you? That's not going to work well. Okay. Just lasers. Take out the clone bay. Charlie, please go fix that. Yeah. Okay, this ship is going to be annoying. Okay, I got 1 crew member down. Unfortunately, that doesn't help me, because they have a clone bay. I need to just keep pressure on the clone bay. There we go. Come on. Just keep this offline and I can get rid of it. Do it. We did it. Contact the refugee ship. Get stuff. We're still going to get hit by a missile army. Yep. That's annoying. All three of you need to head in here. Get healed up. Go here. After this sector, I'll probably stop. Aid the civilian ship. I keep finding ones that only have 2 people on it. That doesn't help me. Got one person down. Come on. Contact the civilian ship. You got a new person. You are good at engines. How is my current engine person? Not as good. Congratulations. You're the new engine person. You can... What do you want to do? You can hang out over here and go repair stuff when it needs to be. Sure, we'll take the long way around, I guess. More pirates. Oh, I can get more shields. I need to remember to do that. Missed. Okay. One more hit might be able to get them. No, stay in there. There we go. Got it. So I have the right idea, I'm just not getting the right ships. Shields, that's what I wanted. There we go. That should add to survivability a little bit. Let's see if we're gonna... This might be a bad idea. What did it knock out? Weapon. Ah, that's annoying. That is annoying. I don't like the sector. I think I might jump away from the sector. This is a very bad sector. Help repair fast. Yeah, we're getting out of here. Destroyed cargo ship. Bring it aboard. Intruders. Well. Actually, you can go hang out here too. We're just reshuffling everyone. There we go. Too slow. Actually, can go heal. There we go. They're trying to escape. Good luck with that. I'm glad I got that second level of shield, because otherwise this would have been very bad. They surrendered right before they literally right before they were about to die. Okay, you go back to here. You two go here. You also heal up. I want, yeah, a little bit more. And finally the exit. Hey, the civilian ship. Oh, you're gonna teleport to me? Okay. So I feel like I want him better at the weapons. So I can use them as borders. Fix these. Okay, there we go. Got them sorted out. I like the other weapon better. Still alive? Resilient person. Okay, now you can go fix that one. There we go. Well, I think I'm gonna watch some telly for a bit. See you soon. Have a good day of work. I'm actually heading off soon anyway. Enjoy the television. Ship repair. Go hang out. Or actually, I'll put you in a central place. You can go hang out indoors. There we go. That's my new permanent layout. Bye. Next sector. Alright, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna sign off right here. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. And yeah, we'll pick this up on Monday. And remember, it's never too late to have a good morning.